Life can feel heavy sometimes, can it? Like a constant uphill climb against a wind that never stops. Maybe you feel unseen, unheard, or left behind by a world that seems to move too fast. Perhaps the weight is from the past, regrets, hurts, moments you wish you could change. Or maybe it's the anxiety about tomorrow, the uncertainty that gnaws at your peace today. In the quiet moments, or even in the noise of a busy day, a sense of being lost can settle in. You look around and wonder if you're the only one struggling to find solid ground. This feeling is universal, a thread that connects us across time and cultures. Even the wisest souls who walked the earth faced their own storms. For centuries, philosophers in the East understood that true peace and strength come not from controlling the external world, but from cultivating our inner landscape. They knew that the mind, left unchecked, can be our greatest prison. Consider someone like Anya. She felt the weight every morning. Her job felt meaningless, a cycle of tasks that drained her energy. At home, small disagreements with her partner felt like insurmountable walls. She scrolled through social media, seeing curated lives that amplified her own sense of inadequacy. The past felt like a chain, missed opportunities, perceived failures, words she couldn't take back. The future felt like a dark, uncertain fog. This constant internal turmoil left her feeling depressed and anxious, trapped in a loop of negativity. She felt utterly helpless. She tried to force things, to control outcomes, but it only tightened the knot of anxiety in her chest. She was fighting against the current, exhausting herself. One evening, feeling particularly low, Anya stumbled upon some ancient teachings, not as dry philosophy, but as simple truths about letting go, presence, and possibility. It wasn't a sudden miracle, but a gentle unfolding. She began to see her situation not as a fixed reality, but as a moment in time influenced by her perspective. She started with the past. The teachings spoke of the futility of clinging to what is gone. Like trying to hold water in your hands, the past slips away, and holding on only leaves you empty and tired. Anya realized her regrets weren't changing anything. They were just stealing her energy today. She began a practice, simple at first, of acknowledging the past without judgment and then consciously releasing it. Next came the idea of gratitude, not for grand things, but for the simple, often overlooked blessings of the present moment. A warm cup of tea, the sun on her face, a moment of quiet. The ancient masters taught that true richness is found not in accumulation, but in appreciating what is already here. Gratitude shifts our focus from lack to abundance, even when circumstances are difficult. Anya started keeping a small journal, listing 3 things each day she was grateful for. It felt small, but it began to rewire her brain, pulling her out of the cycle of negative focus. She learned that the present moment is the only place where life actually happens. The past is memory, the future is imagination. Peace resides in the here and now. Finally, the wisdom pointed towards the future, not as a source of anxiety, but as a realm of potential. While we cannot control everything, we can cultivate hope and intention. This isn't about naive optimism, but about recognizing that change is the only constant. Just as seasons shift, our lives can change. By focusing our energy positively today, we plant seeds for tomorrow. Anya began to set small, achievable intentions. Not grand plans to fix everything, but steps towards what felt right, taking a walk, learning something new, reaching out to a friend. She understood that the future is built one present moment at a time. By letting go of the past and being present today, she was actively shaping the possibilities of tomorrow. The journey isn't about eliminating challenges, but about changing how we meet them. It's about cultivating inner resilience, a calm strength that allows us to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs. To find happiness and success, not just in external achievements, but in the richness of your being, remember these timeless principles. Let go of the past. It is a story that has ended. Holding on to it prevents you from writing the next chapter. Release the regrets, the hurts, the what-ifs. Be grateful for what you have today. Find beauty in the small things, appreciate the simple gifts. This moment, right now, is precious and fleeting. Look forward to a brighter opportunity in the future. Hold hope in your heart. Trust that change is possible and that your efforts today are building the path ahead. This is not just philosophy, it is a practical guide for living. It is an invitation to turn inward, to cultivate the garden of your own mind and spirit. Embracing this path is an act of self-compassion and empowerment. It is the first step towards becoming the best version of your future self, attracting positive energy and new opportunities into your life. Take a moment now to reflect on these words. Where are you holding on to the past? What can you be grateful for in this very moment? What small step can you take today towards a brighter tomorrow? If this message resonated with you, if it sparked a flicker of hope or recognition, consider sharing it. There is someone in your network who needs to hear this, who is also seeking light. Together, by embracing these simple yet profound truths, we can inspire each other to persevere, to grow, and to transform our lives for the better. Let's walk this path together.